Okay, gotta make this video fast. Got one of my dog's hairs in my mouth, that's tight. Yeah, I'm going house sitting like tomorrow, so I need to find a way to get this video out by then. I'm going to politely ask everyone to restrain their mother. Due to me having to get this video out so quickly, I have no choice but to go commando in today's video. I mean, my shirt's all wrinkly, I'm a mess, guys. So if you missed my latest guitar video, which I know everybody did because nobody watched it, you may have missed out on the announcement that I finally got a new camera. That's right, ladies and genitals, I copied Will Hirsch and Bald Bias and I got myself the DJI Pocket 3. Now I no longer have to battle with this dumbass wall. But what is up, goobers? DenDenBMX here, and today we're gonna be making a quick little video on the brand new Teflon coated Nabalis Vulp. Even though no one's probably gonna watch this video because Ethan's little ass face somehow already got his video out. B-roll with the new camera. As always, thank you guys so much for all the recent love and support you've shown me on all my videos. It truly gets me moister than an oyster. I mean, like, quite literally. Can you guys not see how much I'm sweating right now? As always, if you guys go on to enjoy today's video, definitely let me know. Help out the engagement on this video. Help me compete with all the bigger balisong channels out there by leaving a like, leave a comment, give me your thoughts and opinions, share the video around. And if you regularly watch this channel and you haven't already subscribed, and I'm gonna sick this little guy on you. Here, let me back up so it actually focuses on him. See him? Look at that little menace. Like, you see his trajectory? You know what he's aiming for? Ass, balls, labia. One of those three. Is that what you want? We are getting so close to 20,000 subs, and once we get there, I'll show my boobs real hard. Why not? I know I've said that before in a previous video, but this time I'll actually do it. Also, I want to give a huge thank you and a shout out to Nabalis for sending the new Teflon Vulp over to me to make a review on. And as always, all thoughts and opinions in this video about this ballsack song are mine and mine alone. But yeah, while I was over at Blade Show, I got to raid Will Hirsch's case, and I did get to try his prototype of the Teflon Vulp, and I thought it was quite interesting. And when Nabalis was sending me the updated version of the extrusion, they also said, hey, do you want to check out the oh god, that came out of nowhere. But they were also like, hey, you want to check out the Teflon Vulp too? And I was like, does the Tin Man have a sheet metal cock? Of course I do. And now that this little chitlin is in my hands, we can finally talk about it. Now some of you may be going, Den, my stay-at-home stepdad, what is the Teflon Vulp? It's the original $60 Nabalis Vulp, just coated in Teflon. That's right, they sprayed this balisong with the same thing that comes on non-stick cooking ware. Why did they do that, you ask? Well, because it makes the whole balisong one color, which looks really cool, let's not kid around, but it also improves the grip, somehow. Which is really funny because it's for non-stick pans, but I guess when Teflon's not being heated up, it actually is more grippy than standard aluminum. Which really isn't that surprising because like everything is more grippy than standard aluminum. You can get an all white or an all black version right now, but very soon they're also going to be releasing an all pink, all blue, and I believe an all purple version as well. Okay, Nabalis or Will, this message is for you. When the blue version of the Teflon Vulp comes out, can I please get one? An all blue balisong, are you kidding me? But other than that, it is basically the exact same specs as the original Nabalis Vulp. But there's one more thing that these new Teflon Vulps apparently come with. According to a story from Brandon Baker, the tolerances and the tunes on these Teflon Vulps are quite improved. My Vulp quickly developed tap and has a decent amount of play. For the tolerances that brands use these days, this is kind of a lot of play, even though it's really not that much. But it is enough for it to tap. Straight out of the box, the Teflon Vulp literally doesn't move. Like at all. Which is kind of crazy for a $70 balisong. That's one thing I forgot to mention. These new Teflon Vulps are about $10 more expensive than your standard original Vulp. And since it doesn't move, there's obviously no tap. How about that? Now the packaging of the Nabalis Vulp is your standard Nabalis affair. Comes with a bit that you can throw onto your screwdriver. Comes with spare parts in a nice little plastic box. It comes in the packaging that does that fun little thing. But one more thing these brand new Teflon Vulps come with is a nice little pride sticker sheet of Will Hirsch and Nabalis logos that you can customize your Teflon Vulp with. Look at how much my fucking thumb is shaking. You see that? I'm not doing that on purpose. My hands are so messed up. Is it gonna focus? I hope it does. Look at these little guys. Those are so cool. There's just your standard pride flag. There's the pan flag. The trans flag is down here. And even though I may be a painfully straight white male, I'm not going to pretend that I'm somehow the victim during Pride Month or when gay people are just, you know, who they are. And I think this little addition of the sticker sheet is so fucking cool. Bless you, oh my goodness. I myself am a staunch ally. I may not say it as nice as Ethan, but I will carry the same sentiment as him. If you somehow are sensitive enough to have an issue with these, or with just gay people being themselves, go fuck yourself. I'm not sorry. You are the biggest bitch that I can think of. I know there's some people out there like Nick Merckx trying to vilify the trans community especially, saying that they prey on kids or some shit. Yet one of Homeboy's closest friends just got outed as an actual child predator, and he's trying to downplay it. Really funny how stuff like that works, isn't it? But I think I have talked far too long. We are going to go get into the flipping demo here in a little while because I actually got to leave right now. In the video, it's going to go straight to the flipping demo, but I got to go take my mom to dinner, so I'll see you guys in a little bit. So right away, let's do a little sound test of the new Teflon Vulp, because thanks to Nabalis' new and improved tolerances, this thing sounds pretty insane. I'm not going to oil it up or anything. I just don't want to. Yeah, this thing sounds pretty stinking crispy. It's got a nice ring to it. It's a little tinnitus inducing, but I kind of like it. Do Will Hirsch's thing on Will Hirsch's new Vulp. Kind of messed it up there, but we brought her back right at the end. So, does the new Teflon Vulp have better grip than the regular old original Nabalis Vulp? Yeah. It's not like the Vulp was like unflippable because it was so slippery. It's just that a lot of people thought it was slippery, so then they came out with the Vulp Pro, which was a big improvement on grip, but it's like twice the price of the original Vulp. And I guess Nabalis wanted to do something where you could get a Vulp that has plenty of grip, but not have to spend twice the price as you would on an original Vulp. Because like I mentioned a second ago, the Teflon Vulp is only $10 more expensive than your regular Vulp. But I have all three versions of the Vulp, so I can do a little test right here, right now for you guys. But here's the original Vulp. I got mine right when the Vulp came out. As you can see, I got that weird green color that was supposed to be teal. This was my first experience with a Nabalis Vulp, and I did like it. It is a little bit slippery, especially to a lot of stuff that's made now. But I mean, overall, it's still a good balisong. It's still a good option in that $60, $65 range. And I mean, they have improved it quite a lot since this version of the Nabalis Vulp. But yeah, this thing is pretty dang quirky. I don't think it's the slipperiest balisong in the world, but I do see how people think it's really slippery. And then last year, Nabalis came out with the Vulp Pro, which is quite the improvement from the original Vulp. But it's also quite a bit more expensive than the original Vulp. The addition of G10 and just the finish they used on the aluminum really improved the grip on the Vulp Pro. Whew. But like I've been saying, it is like twice the price of the original Vulp. And now we've got the quirky little Teflon Vulp to kind of fill the gap. And yeah, it's still the base Vulp, but I would say this version of the Vulp is better than the original version of the Vulp, especially when it comes to grip. Because while I don't think the grip on the original Vulp is the worst thing on planet Earth, the Teflon Vulp is definitely better. Whew, that feels so good when it happens. Like when I get it right. Ugh. I mean, that kind of worked. I didn't catch it in a scissor initially. That's a little quirky. That was right in my ear. That actually really hurt. Ooh, I think I thought of something. Yeah, that's how you do it. And do that into double scissor? Shit, I can get that. Haha, did it. That felt pretty cool too. Yeah, I really like the way this thing flips. Oh, and now you can get a standard $70 Teflon Vulp that chaplains instead of having to get the Vulp Pro and have that chaplain. Because everyone knows the one Achilles heel to the original Vulp is chaplaining on it. And it's like, yeah, you can chaplain on it, but like, look at how much wider I have to go to do the chaplain in order for it to stay on my finger. Because if I tighten it up, it just flies right off my hand. And then of course the Vulp Pro can chaplain all day long and it's fine. And now for the new Teflon Vulp, it also hooks into your fingers pretty dang well. Yeah, I really like the way this thing flips. I also like how it's all white. I think it looks really cool when I'm flipping, just like the streaking effects that it leaves. And I've always just liked how white balisongs look when they flip. Yeah, choker fans on this thing feel so good and so consistent. Whew, the double scissors feel good. Everything feels pretty dang good on this balisong with the increased grip you get from the Teflon. It looks good, feels good, flips good. And apparently the Teflon coating makes this thing a little bit more durable too. Whew, I thought that was going in my face. There we go. There's the triple Ciswa. How do you do 0G chaplain? I know you gotta start all wide and stupid. Why don't you guys leave a comment on which tricks you think I should be learning next? Maybe I can turn it into like a little video series where I just sit here losing my mind trying to learn new tricks. Maybe it'll be pretty funny. There we go. Yeah, all the parabolics feel good on this thing. Whew. Yeah, I really want to see what like an all blue or an all pink Teflon Vulp would look like. It'd probably be so sick. Whew. Yeah, there we go. I'm slowly getting that one a little bit more smooth. With the other entrance into the scissor, it's still a little weird. Ah, there we go. I don't know if the camera caught that. I had to bend down a little bit. All in all, another dub for Nabalis. They're on a roll. I really like this brand new Teflon Vulp. I think it's just another great beginner / budget priced aluminum balisong trainer. I highly recommend the Nabalis Vulp. Shout out to Will Hirsch and Nabalis for coming out with just another banger, man. You guys are on one. You need to chill. All right, my friends, I think that is gonna wrap up today's video, checking out the new Teflon Vulp. Quick, once again, a huge shout out to Nabalis and to Will Hirsch for sending me one of these things to check out and make a video on. I always appreciate it. Before we go, I want to give a huge shout out and a thank you to Cosmic Steez, A Horse Running, Jet, Solar Flare, Jan Chocolate, Bandage Knives, Sunil Verma, Rob Heath, Bad Joke Gaming, and DenDen's Hung Like a Clydesdale. These are my current channel members, and their support really does mean a lot. If you want to join these guys, get a shout out in my longer videos, get access to the occasional members only video, and just help support the channel in a bigger way, then you can go down there, click the join button. Tiers start as low as 3 schmeckles. And if you don't want to join a membership, but you still want to support the channel in that way, just as like a one-time thing, there's the super thanks button down there. Regardless if you guys do any of that stuff or not, thank you all so much for watching, especially if you made it this far. I really hope you enjoyed. Once again, if you did, let me know. How about the engagement on this video? Help me compete with all the other balisong channels by leaving a like, leave a comment, give me your thoughts and opinions, share the video around, make sure you're subscribed. We are getting sexually close to 20,000 subs. And I'm done being a tool. Once again, if you're anti-pride or anti-gay or any of that dumb shit, fuck you, disrespectfully. Thank you guys once again so much for watching. I'll see you guys next time.